Hello ma'am, my name is Prachi Pradip Mohite. Today's my topic is the object life cycle in a Java. Today's date is 18 September 2024. Object life cycle in a the object life cycle in a durations which an object is valid for use between the time valid for use between the time it is the instant or created and then realize or destroyed their replace life cycles to understanding when working with the experiment bride of an instance of the wrapping under instance of the wrapping undering ideal object being wrapped. The life cycle of the wrapper object begins when and the instance of the wrapper object created within the client's applications. However the create object and destroy object which are used to manage then object life cycle to when the created object when the create object method is called the underground IDPL process is created and the its process create and the instance of the ideal object method is the object continuous of the ideal object stocks method has called on the wrapper calling the destroyer object method calls the understanding ideal objective if present than the understanding ideal object itself is a destroyer calling object does not realize or destroy the wrapper object instance return the client space or a destroyer instance. This happens when the creative destroyer for the longer specific calling connectivities for the Java uses a garbage collections that there are no remaining in the client applications. Use the Java virtual machine JVM. It is a Java virtual machine. Wrapper object there can be provide time before the call to the destroyer object method and their call to the destroy object method when the wrapper that provide method that provide method is a wrapper made by because destroy method is a ideal object method. The life cycle of a wrapper object begins with when an instance of the wrapper object is a create within the understanding application. However the understanding ideal object has a used setup stock methods including setup stock method including create object and object which are used presenting object which are used to manage the object life cycle when the create object with a method. It's called that understanding the ideal process. Thank you.